I'm doing great. Doing great. Felt tonight's scrim was so much better. I know we played against a lower team, but it was a good pick me up from uh, from the Busan clip I shared. So
Sorry, I just get a lot of DMs right now.
yeah, I could only imagine because that's what they said in the meeting was the best way to ensure you got a spot is to go seek coaching. So I'm sure you're getting flooded with requests
Tons.
left and right. Yeah.
Like I think I had 3 VOD reviews today.
Mm-hmm.
None of my I haven't VOD reviewed my gameplay. That was all other people asking, which I'm completely fine to do. Just a lot,
Yeah.
I have the VOD you sent me. Is there any specific things you want to go over, or is it just
Um,
in general?
I
Or
it was a stomp. It's like a lot of it is decision making, and a lot of it I felt like was communication, and then not being able to hit shots as Hanzo. I don't know if there's any of those in particular you want to focus on, either the mechanics or just the like it felt like when I went. What's it? We were getting stomped. We were getting stomped by Widow and Tracer.
Mhm.
And it was just very tough to communicate what I wanted, what I thought the team should do. So I just figured the easiest thing is, I just pick something that at least it doesn't counter Widow, but I can contest her at least at range with Hanzo, and just hope everyone else. Do you know what I mean? Like I'll focus
Yeah.
Widow, and then I just hope everyone else cleans up the Tracer and then focuses the point. But I don't know if there's a point in time where I should have just been focusing the Tracer, or.
I mean, my initial thoughts of that scrim were you guys were playing a team that's probably scrimmed for the past month or two.
Yeah.
And you guys, I don't know about you in particular, but most of those people don't have scrim experience, or
It was the first day I ever played with those with most of those people.
Yeah, and have you ever scrimmed before, outside of
Yeah.
internal scrims?
Yeah.
You have? Okay.
Yeah.
So that's good. This is Swordwalker. He's the coach of my team. That's we're called Regen. We're 4.4, 4.5 ish.
Oh, hey, how's it
And
going?
he's just here because he wants to help. So
I appreciate it. Thank you.
so I mean, basically, in summer from this game, I wouldn't worry about it too much. We don't really care if you win or lose.
Yeah.
We're more focused on seeing how you guys work together and how you react to this team was I'd say a pretty good challenge for you guys. We're not expecting you guys to win win the scrim, meaning winning every single map.
Yeah.
I just want to see how you guys react to getting hard pressured, trying to get a range of where your SR is, what scrim level you're at.
Yeah.
And seeing if you guys can beat this team, that's really good. If you can't, it's not a big deal.
Okay.
It was just more to gauge where you guys are right now.
I see. I see. Yeah.
Because I expect you guys to get not rolled, but you guys would get kind of beat up a little bit because we're kind of just throwing you into play this. These 6 people. Good luck. No coaching. So
Yeah.
it's it's a little hard. Do you play in all the or no? Do you play in the next? Let's see. We're ignoring coaching.
Okay. No worries.
We'll start the first map you've been on. This is perfect.
Okay.
Unless you have do you have a specific map you want to go over? Because
You mean
do an hour-ish.
on Busan in particular, or are you talking?
Anything in general, a map, a hero.
Gosh. Really on Busan. I just don't know what else I could have done, or if it's something teamwork related wise, like you're saying, how to build, how to act in a team. Do I just take charge and start telling people what to do? I don't think that people respond to that. I was just trying to do my part.
Mm-hmm. I mean, in a team environment, you guys are allowed to communicate. Hey, their widow's getting a lot of value. Do you guys want me to go trace her and just bother her, or
Yeah.
I'm gonna dive her?
That's
allowed to communicate like that.
Yeah, that's what I did. And was it on the second map? we didn't expect them to roll out with Widow, and they did. And I looked to the, I'm the flex DPS, so I looked over to the hit scan, and I asked him, hey, can you flex the Widow? But he didn't respond at all. So I just went off script. I think that would be a good one to look at, was Mecha Base on
Okay.
Busan.
I'll just do all of these songs, so it's kind of relatively short.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Because I do want to see your maid too. I'm kind of curious.
Yeah.
I wasn't
Yeah.
really here for this,
So-
except like right now.
Okay.
I don't know if you can hear the comms. I imagine you can.
Oh, wait. I can watch you. That's right. Oops.
Yeah.
I
You
was
just want
in,
to join it?
I'm in the, Don't shoot. There we go. Okay, I'm here.
I don't see comms.
Okay.
Sorry, don't
I
see
mean,
comms.
I think I have to share it this way to like make it work.
You have to share the application that you're running. You'd have to share your. If you're watching it through Chrome, then you have to watch it through Chrome.
Yeah. Kind of sucks.
So,
But
or you have to
whatever.
screen share Chrome essentially.
Yeah.
So at this point, I'm poking, and I see the Widow grapple, and I'm like, oh shoot, they got Widow, and I try to take cover.
Yeah, this is fine. I mean, honestly, like, I know this is kind of. I mean, if I were you, I'd be behind the shield, just like trying to
Yeah.
protect the Widow.
Yeah.
If you peek, because May does a lot of damage actually.
Yeah. Yeah. So we walled off, we were yelling, Zarya, focus Zarya. We
But
got
right
the
now, like,
Zarya.
you're calling out like who you're walling and like
Yeah.
to shoot and
Yeah.
you're freezing, which is really good.
Mm-hmm. But
A lot of
then...
people don't do that. What were you gonna say?
No, I'm sorry.
No, I mean that's it. That's all I had to say.
Yeah. Then our Anna got picked off.
Yeah, I mean I don't really think that's on you. It's
Mhm.
more of like their DPS pop.
Yep, and then this is just reset.
I mean also if you see they're on like.
Mhm.
You can kind of see it. Here we go.
Yeah.
If you ever see they're on like Widow, Tracer,
Mhm.
and you're on like Maykree, like you guys can like eat like they have Zarya,
Yeah,
you have Diva, like you guys outbrawl them really hard.
yeah,
So if you guys push really aggressive immediately, like you maybe go for a really aggressive wall once you see that Widow,
okay.
but like hey, we can like the whole point of the Widow,
Mm-hmm.
and like sort of you can chime in if you think I'm wrong, is like they're trying to play slow or rely on their DPS to get picks. There's already to build energy, potentially get a nade off.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are playing for your May wall. Your Kree getting picks, potentially an anti.
Yeah.
Like really want to go quick,
Mhm.
and they want to play slow, and like this is playing towards your strengths mainly
Yeah.
compared to them.
Mhm.
Granted, their DPS kind of popped and killed too.
Okay.
So you guys did like the correct job of rotating into the point, kind of like blocking her sightlines. I didn't really see where she rotated, but it was like pretty good.
Okay, so we're not hard countered here. Like we can, you're saying we can still play this and just hard rush their tanks before.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I'd say once they have point, it's harder because like, let's see if you go to it.
Oh, I didn't even see the Widow. I think up top that one time, but yeah. Let's see.
Like for example, like in this scenario,
Mhm.
their Widow's up here, which is like probably the most Widow spot. She could
Yeah.
be like here. She could be over here.
Mhm.
She could be like all the way over here. For some reason, she could be on top of this thing.
Yeah.
So like once she gets set up, she's kind of hard to deal with.
Mhm.
This is kind of on like your team either A. What you can do is you can rush the front line, send your diva on top of the Widow,
Okay.
and you guys just hard focus on the tanks since you guys have better brawl and
Mhm.
free damage versus Tracer.
Mhm.
Like as May, your main job's to like
Mhm.
basically close the distance. Like you could like. I don't think it's worth walling her off unless she's literally just killing 6 every single fight.
Okay.
And I'd say like, you know what, you might want to wall her off.
Yeah.
Otherwise, like if you guys stack together, play behind shield, you guys should.
Okay. We'll do. Get the.
It's a nice wall. That's pretty unfortunate.
Yeah. And we had a discussion in the I think the Ask an Expert chat. Rod did, how to play Ryan against Widow, and I think we were talking, talked to him about not shield hopping as much and hard shielding, or calling when he's dropping shield at least.
I mean, you could also do the same thing with your main wall, because I think
Mm-hmm.
like just in this scenario, like it could have been like one of two things. Let's see.
Yeah.
Let's go back. Like you have a really good wall,
Mm-hmm.
like you call it out, like, hey, I got Lucio freezing him, basically.
Yeah.
Then wall gets dropped and he gets headshot. I don't know if that's that could be either A, like your Ryan also like drops shield and he's in LOS, or like the main wall goes down and that was his cover.
That's me too. Yeah.
I'll just call like, hey, I'm dropping main wall, be careful, Widow, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because like you do a great job of being very vocal on May, which is like really good. Like you want to be, you're basically May is like, I think of like that hybrid of you're a tank that can do damage. You're basically like an off tank in a sense.
Okay.
For you to get value though, I'm gonna play a little bit more so you can see a choke. Like this is a perfect area for you because you get wall space here. This is kind of like a hard choke to get past. Like any place like where you can get value is good and fair to your comp. Because if their whole team's just stuck in a choke, their Widow cannot kill like someone.
Okay.
This is more of like May's more of a team-based hero. So like the only thing I say you individually can do is essentially right-click the Widow on the head.
Yeah.
Like maybe wall her off if you think you can't get a good wall. I think it's an okay use. I think there's better uses to wall if the tanks and confirm kills.
Okay. Will do.
Keep getting added in other discords. Can they stop?
They probably want you to do the goats thing. Assuming we're talking a lot about that.
It's Kiko now. I swear it's like only when I do VOD reviews, people like whenever I'm busy, people message me. It's like anything else, I'm free the whole day.
To be fair, you are busy quite a lot these days, but yeah.
Like kind of weird. Times have changed.
And I saw Ryan die, and I was like, okay, this fight's lost. At this point, I thought, okay, someone needs to pressure the Widow.
I mean, I think that's a fine swap.
There was some hesitation in the team chat. It was like, you're really going Hanzo against Widow or something like that? And I was... I mean, I would
think it's a bad matchup.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily one. It depends on the Widow player too. Because if she continuously repeaks the same angle, Hanzo has a better matchup into that because of his peak style.
Okay.
Get the evil toaster crosshair.
Ideally, yeah, the way you would deal with Widow is sending your D.Va or just your D.Va and the Lucio as a kill squad and just go kill the Widow.
Okay.
She's very exposed. She has no protection.
Yeah.
In this composition, they have nothing to protect her really outside of like turning 180ing her and bubbling her, but
no pocket either.
Play slow, and she has no pocket. Yeah, so
okay.
Or you can just like Chip said, just push the front line.
Okay.
And just take that advantage and then kill the Widow afterwards and just deny her that value. But Hanzo isn't necessarily bad.
Okay.
You know, I mean, if you can one-shot the Widow or like Sonic her and go like, hey, she's playing here, like everyone can position accordingly, kind of LOS her, make her have to relocate.
You guys actually have more shield break in the previous comp. You guys actually should win shield break too, funnily enough, because they have a Tracer Widow, so you could just play slow as well.
Okay.
But it's a little bit weird because you have a D.Va, but you can.
Okay.
I mean, I think like, was this the most optimal comp to counter their comp? Not really, but like, there's also ways you can win this. Like, there's still a good chance you guys can still win this because your comp, in my opinion, is better. It's just they're playing to their comp strengths, meaning their Widow's getting picks.
Yeah.
Their Tracer's just disrupting your backline. Like, you guys swapped like Brig and like maybe went like Hanzo or Widow. Like, yeah, you guys would do fine. Like the Brig existing makes Tracer play different. Your support would be fine.
Okay.
So, your D.Va did a good job of pressuring her out. Actually, your D.Va and Lucio didn't.
Yeah. I felt like I was doing too much because I saw the Tracer was harassing on the side. I was like, let me help the McCree with a Sonic Arrow, and then when I was finally done with that, I saw, oh, I'm now in the open. Widow's gonna headshot me. So I felt like I was doing too much.
It's okay. Like I mean, you could use your Sonic to either A, scout the Tracer, which, like you said, or like you can use it to get the Widow's positioning for you.
Yeah.
That's fine, just to see where everyone is. Like, you're not going to be pushing. Probably get back by the time you push. Oh, just be careful in standing still versus a Widow.
Yeah. And she wins that. Yeah.
Like, I mean, with that initial shot, like, I don't think she knew you were there. Like, you can take your time lining up if she doesn't peek you. Just after that first shot, you kind of have to, like, start moving. Like, I wouldn't be, like, you seem like, just by your gameplay, you seem very scared of her because she's killing stuff.
I think I was pressured because it was like 90% and, everything, the Tracer and, the lack of it seemed like there was lack of confidence in the team. Like, no one knew what to do. Like, everyone was, all over the place. So no excuse, but, I understand.
I know.
Yeah.
Like, as a player, when you lose the previous 6 maps pretty decisively, it kind of messes with you a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
Well, we can see the next map. This is probably lost. Good, am I guessing?
Yep. Here in the chat, we were talking. There's no way they're gonna run Widow again, and we should have the advantage in the brawl.
I mean, if you see they have a Widow, go like, what I would do is I imagine. Well, I'll wait for it to load up, like where they're gonna be. I imagine if they're smart, the Widow will be on the left side. The Widow will probably be here.
Yeah.
The rest of their team, depending on the comp, will probably be up here. What you guys do is like, hey, we don't care about you. Push this way.
Yeah.
Get to like A. If you get a good wall here, like I'll let play. So we see.
And you're absolutely right. Yeah. She almost headshotted me. I was saying I thought she was gonna be in that window in the middle. That's where I was looking, but then our team pushed the point. I isolated the Rhine, but no, I think no one was there to capitalize. They were already on the way to the point.
Yeah, I mean, I think, like, in summary, like, if your team's not playing well, Mei is one of those characters where you're not going to get a lot of value.
Okay.
That's probably why you felt kind of, like, useless in a sense, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it's really, if your team's coordinated, Mei's, like, a broken hero. If your team's not so coordinated, it's like, I don't need to play this hero.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
Like, I mean, the only thing I'd say, like, make sure you always call out, like, hey, I'm going to go for a wall here, or, like, try to get positioning, like, try to help, like, your tank's position with you.
Okay.
To hold, like, a choke that's advantageous for Mei. Like,
yeah.
Either, like, hold, if they go this way, hold over there. Like, this choke over there, this choke over there.
Yeah.
You can probably win just off of Mei wall.
Okay.
The only thing I'd say is if you're not left clicking, or not using your, like, freeze, try to right click.
Yeah.
More ult charge. I think you know that.
We'll do.
Like, right here. Okay, this is fun. Oh, that's unfortunate.
I didn't know where the Widow was, so I was just, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Like, okay.
So yeah, at that point in spawn, there was like a couple of seconds. I asked the Kree, "Hey, are you gonna go Widow?" He didn't say anything, and this is where I felt like the comms kind of died because I went Tracer, and I felt like the team didn't know what I was trying to do. I didn't tell them I was gonna go pressure the Widow specifically, but that's what I was gonna try to do. I was gonna just get up in her face.
I remember you guys, if I remember correctly, were debating going dive.
Yeah. I think they'll play this team fight, and then next team fight we'll go dive.
Because I think dive's like a pretty good option. Because like, I didn't see their other DPS. Okay, they had Tracer. So like, the only thing you're really scared of in dive is potentially their Ryan, or if they have a Brig.
Yeah.
Because everything else is pretty diveable. The Tracer's really not, but. You can take the Tracer 1v1.
Yeah.
Nice recall. Where'd she go? Behind you.
I'm not an ambi turner. I think I saw. Yeah.
No, it's okay. I mean, like, this just seems like, to me, you guys are a little defeated, like, mentally.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, overall, seems fine. Like, you're doing your job. You could also take the Tracer 1v1.
Yeah.
Which, like, could help your backline.
Yeah, I think everyone was only talking about the Widow. No one was talking about the Tracer. But I think the Tracer, the card, she had like 60% kill participation.
Yeah.
It's another devolved team fight. Just
The other thing, like, I would have said in that fight is, like, oh, like, hey, Anna's half on high ground.
Yeah.
Your team could have maybe capitalized on it with your
Mm-hmm.
diva.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. I imagine they have every single ult, so you might lose.
Yeah. These beat.
Nice. Nice job.
Just trying to get around the Rhine Shield, but yeah, everyone was. They used all their ults.
They just had every single ult, so.
Yeah, I appreciate it. You're making it sound like it's not like at the time. It felt like, oh man, I'm gonna get cut from the team. I have like negative KD and.
Like, we knew going into this that this would be a hard scrim for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Not because like we think you're bad, because it's just like this is a team that's played together for a while.
Yeah.
It's a higher SR than pretty much everyone as far as I remember.
Yeah.
But like a couple like 500 SR.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like a really good challenge. Like this is a hard scrim for everyone.
Yeah.
Like what's your peak SR?
Well, on PC it's plat. Like
Okay. And what about not PC?
on console mid diamond.
Okay.
On PS4.
So like what SR do you exactly from diamond?
3300, but I've stopped playing in January.
Okay. What about for PC? What was your peak? Do you remember?
I just got to like 2570 for DPS, but on tank I was like 2800.
Okay, 2570, right?
Yeah.
And this scrim is a. That's awful. Hang on.
What did you say it was, like a 3.6 or 3.8?
3800. You're playing 1000 SR higher.
The other thing to remember is, I think it's around when you hit Masters, you start hitting huge diminishing returns on the amount of time you have to spend to get better at the game. Actually, it kind of depends on person to person. I'd say around Masters to mid-Masters, you start getting these like diminishing returns where you play a certain amount and you get better like on a progressive rate, but when you reach a certain point it becomes harder and harder to get better at the game, and you have to put in more time to get these very, very small amount better, but that small amount matters so much more.
Yeah.
So yeah, and a 1300 SR difference, so that'd be like you're playing at 2800, that would be playing what, 1.8.
Yeah.
1.5, you'd be playing bronze players.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like you playing bronze players, like you would just destroy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you ever seen a bronze player on PC. I knew a guy who was in bronze.
Seen it in these
Literally played Bastion, like controller highest sensitivity, like the sort of players you play against, right? And that's kind of like the SR difference here.
Okay.
So put that in perspective.
Yeah.
Yeah. Obviously, probably the skill gap's probably not going to be that extreme, but it's still there. It's definitely, there's a huge skill gap, and probably like a huge like game knowledge and like just across the board, right? So
yeah.
And like, if this made you feel any bit, Aqua added me. If this made you any feel better, like my team, I'd say we're roughly 4,500, and if we went against a 3,800 team.
depends on if you argue peaks or current.
Yeah, you know what I mean. But like, we went against this 3800 team, we would be bored out of our like we would be spawn trapping them like we would like waste our time, and like that's only like math 700 SR difference.
Yeah,
but like 3900 to 3800 is a huge difference. 4K to like 4.1 and so on and so forth, and like the big difference is like the major gap where you start seeing it, the 4.3 to 4.4, and like right here is this major gap where it's like a million times different right here.
Okay.
So like you going from like probably playing like plat diamond games, correct? Like
yeah
in comp, and to going to a master scrim is like it's like you playing GMs in comp essentially. Like it's a pretty big difference.
Yeah.
I say like high masters, like low GM. It's like a really huge difference.
Okay.
Like that's what I like. That's why like when I saw it, I was like, "What's our star they screaming?" And they said 3800. I was like, "Oh, interesting."
A little bit of hesitation here. They're like, "What are you doing?" Or just trying to get a recon. I think they said Widow was on the left, but I think that it happened a lot of times. I see her shots now, but at the time they were just saying left. It wasn't.
I mean, the only thing I'd say is as Hanzo, you don't need to be as close.
Yeah.
Like, I know, like it's a little tilting in the scrim.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can either take the left or right side.
Yeah.
So that way, like, if your team fights on point, you create a crossfire, meaning like your team's here. They push. Wait, colors. They're pink, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're blue. Yep. What I meant to click. They're blue.
Okay.
And then you're pink. Your team's pink. You have this angle that you're shooting them from, and this angle, and they have to choose like which one do we go on?
Yeah.
Just that like little like confusion of like this drag crossfire can make a huge difference. Then if they like, for example, were to rush this side, you can just shoot them in the back. If they rush you, your whole team shoots them in the back.
I see. Will do. Yeah.
The only thing I'd say is literally don't be Narnia. By that I mean like playing like I'd say like this area is fine. Like potentially flanking over here is fine.
Mm-hmm.
Just keeping your distance, and like if they're on like a dive comp, you can play a little bit closer to your team.
Okay.
Because like if you're like playing far away, like if it's snipers versus snipers, you take your side, fight it out. If they're on dive, you want to play a little bit closer, because that way if you get dove, you're like, team, I'm right here, and they're like, oh, okay, we can heal you, you're fine. Like you by yourself is not that scary to dive. You with 5 other people, 2 tanks and 2 supports in their DPS is a little bit scary to dive.
Okay. Will do. I'll keep that in mind. Yeah. Got a body shot on the Widow there, but then no. See, I don't think it's this team fight. I think it's the next team fight. The Widow was spawn camping us, and I reconned her out in the room on the right. Yeah, it's the next one.
I think you're the first DPS I've seen use a square crosshair. Like
the reticle.
There's nothing wrong with it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The only person I know that used it was Evil Toaster, so I just find that kind of,
I learned
Quick Shots used it too.
The legend himself, yes.
Water uses it. That's where I learned it from.
That's true. Water. I mean, realistically, it's personal preference. Doesn't really matter too much.
Yeah. As long as it's not like in the way, essentially, is the only thing.
Yeah, if it's like a big ass like X blocking your screen, then that's probably an issue.
Yeah. That's where I saw the Widow is here on the right. I was yelling at the team, hey, she's right here.
Nice, good comms.
Yeah. See, man, the Tracer went far, so she's there on the right, and then she's gonna pulse bomb me here.
You jump into it. It's okay.
Yeah.
It happens, man.
Yeah.
Like like I play all tank. You know how many times I've either A, missed a signal that's like this big, like it's a big ass circle.
Yeah.
Like I've jumped into stuff too. Like it's
Watch him do that twice.
me. Yeah.
No?
Okay, the first time,
Mhm.
with the card, it like glitched my hitbox with it, and I couldn't like confirm it. That's like the first time it's ever happened to me.
Oh no.
Second
I
time
don't-
it wasn't really your fault. You just like, you both kind of derped out, you and Lava on Junker.
Oh yeah.
You technically hit somebody, but I guess, you know. It was a gold Orisa, so it didn't really count.
Oh yeah, when you said, "Oh, I'm pulling," and I'm like, "Okay," and I see the reset, I'm like, "Well."
Did you just assume they were behind you or something? Or they were behind there? I guess so. It's okay.
Me or the Honda?
No, sorry. I was talking about you, yeah.
I just assumed Lava pulled more than the Risa. I trusted him.
It's okay.
What's it? Here I was just confused because they kept saying Widow on the left, but I was looking. I spent the whole time looking for her. It's probably not
just, like anything comms related is fine.
Mhm.
Like I don't expect you guys to be like working together like flawlessly. Like that takes like even at like Grandmaster 4.4, it takes like at least a couple weeks to get used to you.
Okay.
Like playing with people.
Felt like I threw away Dragon Arrow there, but there was only a couple of people left on the point, and I figured there wouldn't be time to whatchamacallit.
Yeah, I mean I think you guys lost this fight already because you guys were staggering one by one. I mean, granted you had to touch, but okay, we're gonna see if there's an earlier one. This Li Jing one seems interesting.
Oh yeah. I felt like they were BMing us at some point. They were going Ball Hog or Hog Diva.
Yeah, I mean that will happen in scrims.
Yeah.
I mean, personally, I think that's like I know it sucks that they're like memeing, right?
Mhm.
But they're wasting their own time.
Yeah.
Like they could be practicing their comps. Like sure, maybe they were winning every fight pretty decisively, but they're wasting their practice too.
Yeah.
Only some people understand that on my team.
Mhm.
I thought that was my Overwatch for a second. I was about to click it. Don't want to hear Aqua talk. I hear this man talk all day.
Oh.
We can skip this.
Yeah. I think this was one of my worst May maps. So.
Yeah, we can look at it. Like,
Yeah.
and like in scrims, make mistakes.
Mhm.
It's good.
Yeah.
Like, scrims is practice. Like, it's like you have a. Like, do you play a sport? Or did you ever play a sport?
I mean, yeah, I did Taekwondo. Practiced Taekwondo before.
Okay. I don't know much about that sport, but it's like in basketball, like you'd practice against like your like if you had like a big team, you'd practice against like varsity versus JV teams. Like though that doesn't really matter. You just practice like the basics. This is kind of like what scrimming is for Overwatch too. Like the only things that really matter is like tournaments and like I guess like the tryouts. That's also something that matters. But like if you make mistakes here, we're gonna know like oh this mistake was because of this, this or this. So. Like, this is good spamming. Like, keep up the spam. I would just say, like, keep spamming, don't reload.
Yeah.
ATP to point.
Sure, where... Oh, there they are. Oh, we were waiting for, our,
code.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like, while you're waiting, like, go up here and spam a little bit.
Yeah.
Just be careful of, like, I don't think they had any one-shot abilities. I would just be careful of, like, maybe, like, some stuff coming by to potentially kill you.
Let's see. So what I was trying to do with that wall, I was trying to put it, not that orientation, but just to set it so we can screen, so that we can shoot the turrets when we went underneath.
See, in your comp, I'd say probably anyone that walks in just immediately turns shoot turrets, then you focus the team fight. They don't have a Mei, which is pretty good for you guys, honestly. They have more spam though.
Mm-hmm.
They have a Moira. Huh. I think your comp is better.
Okay.
The hard part for you guys would be to get to them, fighting them. You could use your Mei wall to push in and maybe save resources from your Ryan and other heroes.
Yeah.
Like wall off to walk in, and then you walk forward.
Yeah.
I'll go back a second too. Better. Like right here.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
Like right here.
Okay.
Hang on, that's bad. Like you wall them off right here.
Yeah.
You push, your team pushes forward. You take this corner. You get some cooldowns. You go like, okay, 3, 2, 1. You go in.
Okay.
Then you can start freezing. You get activated. You can left click and right click people in because you're in range where you're good, and it's good.
Okay.
I'll just be vocal, like, hey, I'm gonna wall them so they don't spam us. So we can take some space. Like, you can say that real quick.
Yeah.
Like, calling out what you're gonna use your walls for is pretty important.
Mm-hmm.
But like saying like, hey, like by saying like, I don't mean to do some long essay. Just say like, I'm walling when they come in here, or like I'm gonna wall like if you are in defensive position. I'm gonna set up for a wall here. You can talk about it with your team because your team has to follow up. Or maybe it's kind of useless.
Will do. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
I'd say also try in between fights. You're doing it pretty well now. Make sure you get right click spams in. You can probably, like no lie, if they're bad enough rotation, you probably get 50% of your ult charge from just right clicking between fights. Potentially more.
Yeah.
Like this is kind of unfortunate because there's 2 shields in the way.
Yeah.
But, like you could have walled forward here. Your round probably have full shield.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the fight we just saw. Because walling the turrets, like to shoot them, isn't really worth it. You can just kind of walk in.
Yeah. I thought there was stuff.
Like, it's okay. I would probably save it to your teams here. Now you can get a wall. It's a good job being very vocal on it when you have wall. Now you can go in. Nice wall. Let's try to focus turrets. Nice freeze. That's okay. That was pretty good. Like a lot of maze with the, like if you're playing with your team and your team's doing really well, like you were just a left click bot.
Okay.
Like your team and like brawl, like you basically only right click if you like in between fights, like how I was saying before, like spam in the rotations, you just get right clicks off.
Yeah.
Then you can also right click if you freeze and try to go for a solo kill. That way, you right click. Otherwise, like if there's a Ryan in front of you, you're holding left click on that guy because that means he cannot drop shield.
Yeah.
And if he does, he's frozen. Your team kills. Oh, that's not what I went for us. You can go to get in the wall here.
I got booped. Yeah, something booped me.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah.
Nice left clicking. Beautiful. Good job taking space. Oh, okay. High noon. I'll just try to farm your ult. It's probably lost fight.
Yeah.
I mean, if you see they're on like some spam comp, use your wall to like enable your team to get in.
Yeah.
Call like, hey, I'm gonna wall them off for a second. We can take some space, then we can amp in. That would be a beautiful call.
Okay, we'll do. I'll do that. I love these. These are like things I can put in my toolkit. Like, yeah.
Oh my god, can they stop adding me to Discord? Oh. This map is beautiful for you. So, like, obviously, I think this is big bullet points. This choke, really good for you. You know, this choke that we kind of can't see right here is really good. This right here, like here.
Mhm.
They push up. You can wall this thing too.
Yeah.
Like this May is really strong here. You just gotta make sure you take engagements that you want. Good right clicking. If you see guy isolated, walling him's good too.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like if you walled him, I imagine he still has wraith, so walling him here would either make him panic, go this way. This is like one where if you see he has no wraith, it's a good wall. Otherwise, I would probably save it here now that I think about it.
Okay.
Because odds are, if he's smart, he just wraiths away and gets away, and I don't think your team would follow up that far. We can see how you use wall. That's what I missed. Oh, nice. I would have saved wall a little bit. Till
Yeah.
Like your Ryan's activated. By that I mean like he's in swinging range.
Yeah.
Because that way, if you waited like, go back. I went too far, but we'll watch. If you walled right here, like think about if you got this wall right here,
Yeah.
2 free picks.
2 free picks. Yeah.
Even more all charge. I would just be like a little bit more patient with your wall when you're getting to that range where you can start left clicking. I think this could also potentially be nerves of the tryout, but it still doesn't hurt to go over this still.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, do you have any like other questions or anything while I continue? Like feel free. Like if you ever have a question,
Yeah.
like say it.
Not at this moment. We'll see. I forgot about this map, but it's probably
Okay.
good. Yeah.
I imagine like right now it's a lot harder to chase these guys because they have speed boost. Okay, but you get behind them. That's okay. I think if you got I would just try to like hug with your Ryan. Like you basically glued your Ryan at all times.
Okay.
Like here, let's do it like this. Like how I see it is like, let's see, this is your Ryan. Like, this is an up down view, right? This is the map, blue. Change. This is your Ryan, the pink one.
Okay.
You and Zarya are the yellows. Like you just kind of chill next to him.
Okay.
Like if you get a good wall, you can potentially walk in front of him. Otherwise, you can just kind of like you kind of play back and forth like this. You're basically another tank, like Maze. You're basically a mini tank. Your icebox, like your get out of jail free card. You use it to either A, take space, go like, hey team, come forward. I got a nice wall. We can collapse on them, and like you stay normal for a few seconds, or you can use it defensively if you're getting ambushed or need healing kind of thing.
Yeah.
A lot of different scenarios. That's okay. It's already a lost fight.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if it happens this map. One of the things I struggle with is freezing ball. I think after the main nerf.
What I would personally do, like let's say you're, this is ball. Whoa, I can't draw. Never mind. Go back 4 seconds. So, this is ball. What you can do is if he's in the like grappling hook is what it's called. What's the correct term for that?
I think grappling hook.
Is it grappling hook? Okay, if he's in, we'll call it grappling hook, like the little grappling hook. For what? No, for ball.
Yeah, it's grappling hook.
It is? Okay. If he's in like the little grappling hook thing, and he's spinning,
Shot.
yeah, you put your wall in his way of rotating, and you instantly start left clicking. You basically just hold left click, say, guys, ball frozen on me, and then everyone shoots him.
Yeah. Okay.
If he doesn't have grapple, you just left click him. If he's trying to build it up, or like, you can try to use your wall to zone him. If he's spinning, you can just do that like on this point in specific, like it has that little like if this was the up down view, it has like the circle, has a little thing in the middle, and he just spins in circles like this.
Yeah.
I just put the wall in the way he's trying to spin, and
That
it'll
way.
cut off his like momentum, and you can just freeze him,
Okay.
or potentially like, hey, crease stun him and I'll freeze, kind of thing.
Mhm.
And that's basically all it is.
Okay.
Anyways, we're gonna continue with this.
Yeah.
We can probably just finish out Lijiang's, and
Yeah.
that would probably be midnight. I don't want to keep you too long.
Yeah.
Unless you have any more questions. Nice wall. I think he peeked. That's not your fault. Nice ice block. Oh, okay. Well. Depending on the scenario, what you could do is if, like, for example, he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna beat the flux. Don't worry. You can save your ice block and just get the beat. So that way you can save your cooldown and still have the ice block to go forward." But in that scenario, he didn't have beat, so the ice block was fine.
Yeah.
You can also try to, like, this is a little niche. Like, you can milk it to the last second. Like, when you're about to go down, you just kind of ice block and you go like, "Haha, I had it."
Okay. Bait. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, also, if they're trying to focus you, then ice block early so you don't die. It just depends on like what the Sigma's focusing and what your health is at too. That's a good wall. See, frozen. You just gotta call out, "Hey, ball frozen." Like you can like be loud in that because that's like a really high priority call. Like whoever you're freezing should be getting shot. As long as you're not like in Narnia compared to your team. Good job left clicking. Nice. Oh, instead of saying ball, I'll just say ball frozen. Nice. Cut off works too. Nice job. I'm interested how you use mail. I mean, honestly, solo ulting though. Okay, no, you guys got him. Let's say solo ulting like a tank or two, or like solo ulting one person is completely fine. That's an ambitious by him. My advice with like trying to go for like preset maywals is don't ever like preset like your E. Just kind of like try to get used to like where the E would be and do it that way.
Say that one more time. Instead of presetting.
Yeah, sorry. I just had someone come in here.
Okay.
Go back for a second. So like when I mean preset wall, like you press E right here. Like really, like I know this is kind of hard, but like it's kind of like an ambitious wall. By that I mean like your team's all the way back there.
Yeah.
And you're pretty far up. If you did it like right here, it'd be fine. But like your team has to use speed, get in there, then you're already committed to resources. Unless you like plan to use a mailed here, and this is fine. Otherwise, like holding E like this means you're just gonna get headshot.
Oh, okay.
You can just press E really quickly and just get a quick wall up.
Okay, will do.
I think it's like right where your crosshair is anyway, roughly, or like slightly above it. I can double check that.
Yeah.
But like just get like in the practice range right before you know you're about to play May. Try like, okay, I'm gonna wall like this bot or whatever. Just like, yep, hang on.
Yeah.
This guy over here, and just practice like doing it really quick. Like as dumb as it sounds, it makes like a big difference. So right here, you can right click a few times, then wall them off, and you have more ultra to do. I know May gets memed for being like a really easy dumb hero, but she had like there are differences between good Mays and bad Mays. And it's all about how like you use your kit to your advantage, and how fast you can put your ult.
Okay.
Because like if they were better and you stood still like that, they would headshot you. Huh. With maileds, what I would do is if they have like a Sigma or something.
Yeah.
You could either freeze him like with your left click, then ult him, then they get like insta frozen really quickly.
Yeah.
Or you can throw it down at your feet, and it's really hard to eat it as Sigma there. Like when I say throw it down at your feet, like if this is your character model, you like literally flick down and mail right on your feet.
Okay.
It's really hard to eat. With D.Va, I recommend either you can look at the DM or freeze her and then ult,
Mm-hmm.
Or you can just like you can like count the DM. Like I think it's like 2 seconds, and it's a 1 second cooldown. You can get in between there. It's a little harder.
Yeah.
But try to be like not too predictable. Like try to not be predictable with your mails. Is all like because better divas will read that, and same with Sigmas.
Will do. Will do. Yeah.
Okay. Nice. And I believe like I'll show you real quick. Actually, I'm kind of curious to see if this works. You can still see my screen, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to see if this still works. I load Overwatch.
Goats.
Me. Okay. So I believe. Where's a good bot? This will work. You can like freeze like kind of around the corner.
Oh.
Like if you're like kind of peeking it, like half peeking it, you can do it.
Oh. Okay.
This is a bad example. Oh boy, hang on. Where's a? I've never done this. Let's see. Add AI. You can kind of like use corners to your advantage to freeze people. That's
Okay.
essentially it. I'm trying to show you like a better example because that was pretty bad. But like, for example, like I'm on a mail right here, just like that. My crosshair is basically where it's gonna go. You don't need to like see where the crosshair is. I'm here. I'm here. No. Okay. Okay, chase me. Hang on, better idea. So you can still kind of freeze it.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay.
As dumb as this is, it's a thing.
Yeah, I didn't know that. That's awesome. Yeah. It's kind of like more like there's like a cone. And
Yeah.
then
Like you can kind of get through.
you can cleave it. Yeah.
You can also use that so like if they try to shoot you, you can LOS for a second and still freeze them.
Mm.
It's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know how if I agree with that should be in the game, but it is. So. Yeah, we can just finish up this map real quick though.
Okay. I don't know what I was thinking. Shouldn't have woke up the Weeper.
No, that's okay. You just got booped. You can also use in this scenario, you can use your wall to destroy mines and your L shift.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Good for you. So if you said bull frozen, like you would 100% turn around. You also just left clicks in this grab, you would freeze everyone.
Okay, left clicks. Okay, yep.
Good wall. Nice. Like now you can right click because you want to get spam. Since you
Yeah.
build your own. Beautiful. Nice solo this guy. Beautiful.
And then the Reaper got trapped too.
Yeah, beautiful. Look. Nice job. I would run.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, overall, like, pretty solid May. Like, just, be a little bit more patient with pulls. Just left click when, it's a big group. You can get a big left click on. It's better than just right clicking.
Yeah.
Right click in between fights. Just call, like, hey, this person's frozen. Hey, this person's frozen. Or, Ryan walled. Boom, boom, boom.
I think another thing I struggle with is if they have a May and doing the counter May strategies and whatnot.
I'd say in the May duel,
Mhm.
if you ever get in a point where, like, their May's, like, right here,
Mhm.
you want to instantly focus left clicking the May. Because if you left click and freeze her, you can kill her.
Okay.
Versus right, unless like she's like over here, then you can right click her.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you focus freezing everyone else. And in the duel, if she ice blocks, you can just left click her after as long as she doesn't have wall.
Okay.
So I'd say like May's the highest priority because that way like you get the space. She has to ice block. You can still left click. Still have your ice block. It's okay to right click here. I just might start left clicking. He's gonna get hooked off, isn't he?
I think the Zarya will. Yeah.
Like I would go up there and right click. You can even ask like Ryan, hey, can you shield me? I'm gonna spam.
Yeah. Like like in those scenarios when trying to fight the May wall, trying to get a counter wall, is that the good strat or just
I'm sorry, could you repeat that one more time?
like yeah when they have a May and it's like each team is playing for a May wall, do you just try to protect your Rhine or do you get aggressive?
What you can do is like you can play aggressive, but you just have to know they have a wall too.
Yeah.
So if they wall first, let's say like pink circle is you and your Rhine, right? Then blue is them and their May. They use their May wall on you guys. What you can do is like defensively, you can go like, "Ha! I'm gonna wall us up and over this."
Okay.
Or if like you get a good wall, you can just walk forward and like kind of like this is you and your Rhine. You can start going a little bit over here to their Rhine and just left click him from an angle. So that way he has to either A, shield you or focus on the Rhine.
Okay. Yeah, that makes much more sense. Yeah, we'll do that. Because I feel like it's just like I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm just gonna try to counter wall and hope for the best. So okay, I'll do that. Because then it pressures both the Rhine and the May, and then not completely sitting in limbo.
I say like showing the example is the better area, better thing. I'd say throwing it out kind of like that's pretty ambitious because like
Yeah.
you don't know who you're gonna get in that versus
Yeah.
if you walked up and left click someone then
Mhm.
freeze them or like use a wall to zone them off then freeze them or like
Mhm.
press is better
Okay.
because like there's a chance there you could have not gotten anyone too. Nice. I mean, look, they might have meat on you guys, but you guys are still making this a close scrim.
Mhm.
Like, sure, they won 2 maps, but you're about to get 99% on them.
Yeah.
Or at least, like, 80.
I was telling the team stagger her, and they were like, no, 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 kill her, kill her. But we had already capped the point. Yeah. Hog's looking for a hook. I think he gets someone here. I forget. Oh, this is where I messed up. I remember. So they're saying, okay, they're coming left.
I mean, this is fine.
Not this fight. The next fight. I think. I think we lose this one, and then there's one more recontest. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
There's left clicks, though. Alright, so that was good. The
Oh,
only
okay.
thing I'd say is, like, I would just mail to point, or,
Mhm.
like, wait for someone to come, then solo mail with them. That way, because, like, they have to touch point.
Okay.
I mean, otherwise, like, pretty good job.
Okay.
Like, your comms are pretty good on May. Like, you seem to understand the left click versus right click pretty well. Just, like, little minor things. It's like,
Yeah.
Being confident, like, taking your time with your wall.
Yeah.
Kind of calling like, hey, this person's frozen, this person's frozen. We went over the ball stuff, like how to freeze him.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any like last other things you want to go over?
No, no, this is a lot of information. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. I learned a
Yeah, no
lot.
problem. I mean, Sword, do you have any final comments for him? Or...
Not really. Sorry, I was kind of responding to DMs and stuff.
It's okay. I know how you feel, man.
I appreciate you guys' time. Thank you. It's helped a lot. Yeah, it's picked up my spirits too. I thought like, man, I'm about to get booted from the team. I'm not even getting anything out of my ult and getting dunked on.
It's okay. Just remember, granted it's a tryout. Like, still try your hardest. Like,
Yeah.
But like, if you lose, it doesn't really matter. Like, it's practice.
We'll do.
Mm-hmm. If you have any, if you ever want to have another battery or like any other stuff pops up in another tryout, just
Okay.
DM me. I'm pretty available for the most part.
Mhm.
I have a lot of odd reviews, but I will try to make time.
Yeah, this is great. I love the marker. Yeah, it's very detailed. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys.
Mm-hmm. No problem.
Alrighty.
I'll see you, man.
See you guys. Take it easy.
See ya.